Hi everybody, it's Kathy here and I'm joining Mel today, and we are doing our monthly Hot for Scrapasketch where we're going right back to the beginning, and you can check them out at www.scrapasketch.com or on the Facebook page, and we're doing sketch number 10. Now Lisa makes some great sketches and that's the one we're working with today. So I have decided that I'm going to use some uniquely creative paper here, and I'm going to stretch the paper because budgets are getting tight, and I'm going to show you some skills and tricks and tips that will help you extend your stash so that you're getting the most out of your pieces of paper. So this one here requires a 3-panel, so I've taken one 12 by 12 and that's what we're using today. I did gut the cardstock, as you can see. I took it down to a 1-inch frame, so I cut out the middle, and that's what I've used to mat my photo for this layout, and I will also have some spare left over for future matting in other layouts. Now I have, as I said, used this for 3 panels, and I just love this paper. It's just beautiful. It's a steampunky type industry type one, and it's got owls and all these animals and cogs and grunge, and I just love the feel of it, so it was perfect for this sketch. So what I've done is I've done a 2.5 strip and I've done a 3.5 strip for the right, so 2.5 on the left, 3.5 on the right, and then I've used the reverse side as my middle for this layout. Now I want to do the join like Lisa's got on her sketch there, so this time I'm going to use some ribbon, and I'm going to use up some stash from mine and get it out of my stash. Like, I've had this ribbon for a very long time, and I'm so thrilled that I'm over the last month been able to use up nearly all of it, and I get down to just this one little strip left, which will be one more project I think, and then I'll be finished with that reel of ribbon. So I have this photo of my daughter and son-in-law on the day they got engaged, and I just love this photo. I probably have done one before, and I am scrapbooking this one, and I'm not sure that I've done one before because I've still got one more big one of this. So anyway, I will do it again in a different format, one for me, one for her, and so forth, and one for their wall, I think. Maybe it is 3. So I'm just layering up the fussy cut pieces that I took out of the Take It Easy page from the industry standard, and I'm just building up my clusters because I wanted to incorporate that owl down in that bottom right hand corner. I think it's just gorgeous. I went and I stuck all of those down. I have popped up some of the elements, and then I found the wooden cogs that went with this kit, and I'm adding those in now just around those clusters. And then I have a chipboard title, which I got from Scrapbook Fantasies, and it says, "Together we are better." And I thought that was appropriate for this page. And I'm just putting in extra fussy cut items that I have done from this range, plus that extra owl, which I thought was perfect. And that set up 3 clusters with this title. And I'm just adding in foliage to add height and depth to the clusters. Pardon me, got a bit of a cold coming on. And you can feel how this is like really embracing that grungy steampunky type of feel without being overpowering, and it's allowing those clusters to add depth with taking into account the elements already in the printed layout. So I'm just going to pop up some stars here, building them out and maxing out those clusters. It's really important that you touch your pieces, I think, so that they don't look like they're just hanging there in space for no reason. And I'm just loving how this is all falling into place. I've had this kit for a very long time and never really knew what to do with it. And just lately watching all those very, very talented creators out there with 49er marker and Minte papers and so forth, I'm actually now experimenting, and I'm so thrilled with how this is turning out. So to finish off, I'm just going to add in some splatters that Lisa has on her sketch, and I'm just putting the white Tina Wakely, and you see that I almost had an error there, like a big blot of white paint. Thank goodness that I got to it before it started to set. This does dry very quickly, which is what I like about this Dina Wakley opaque white. It's very good, but you don't want errors like I nearly had just then. And that's how this has come together so easy. So Mel is playing along as well. Go check her out. I'll have all her details down in my box below. I'll have all the Scrapasketch details down in my box down below as well. And this is our monthly hop, and we were using Sketch 10 this time. And look at that. Isn't it just beautiful? I love how that came together. So easy using what you've got. I stretched my stash. One piece of paper, one piece of cardstock, and a fussy cut sheet. And that's how it's just come together. Look at it. It's just magic. You too can do this. If you like what I've done, or I've given you some ideas, give me a thumbs up. Lets YouTube know that you want to see more of my content, and I really do appreciate you popping back every single time to watch a video. Happy scrapping, everybody. See you next time in the next video, and go and check it out. I'll see you over there.